Hey guys, my name is Ribbon Phoenix and this is Drawing the Human Figure from Your Mind Advanced Head Study Lesson 5. Okay, so now understanding all these placements, the universal system that you can use to place the features on the head, and obviously you will add to this knowledge yourself. We can now start to look at how to do emotions on the human head. So for this I'm just going to use this ballpoint pen, and we're going to always just keep it in a 3/4 view, but once you can draw it in this way you can draw it in any angle. So we'll just keep that as a simple idea. Okay, so what we'll do first is do like an expression. First let me put the head down here. Using that same basic design over here, so I know that the brow area is over here. So let's create an emotion where we can maybe it's like kind of like a stressed out look with the eyebrows going in this direction, right? So for this, when we create the fat system, right, so what you can do is, here is where you can now start to change things, right? So if you just created the fat system right here, it will give you a normal expression. So now you can move these muscles down, which are going to be placed here a little down, like going below this line, and start to think about how the expressions are going to start moving on the face here. So here are those muscles for the brow area over here, and we knew that if we started here and went up, the eyebrows would be placed over here, giving us a normal face feature. So for this expression we can now move these muscles down a little bit over here. So this would mean that we can place like the eyebrow more closely like this over here, following the structure of the head over here, like so. Okay, so we move the eyebrow down on these muscles over here. So here, once you do this, you can now start to think about the forehead muscles that are obviously going to, so we're kind of like pushing these muscles up a bit, right? So this means that you would get like these stress lines over here, like maybe 3, let's say, and over here, because we that line that we did is also coming down a little bit, it's going to now push this on the side, right? So it's not going to go up. So over here we can start to see how the expressions are getting made automatically. So when this fat system comes down, you're not going to be able to see much of the top eyelid, right? So it's going to be kind of like dark over here, but you can see the bottom of the eye. So we're only moving this area of the facial expressions around. We're going to keep everything else the same for now, and you're going to get that bottom of the eye over here. Okay, and then we'll do that line here, specifying that this is where the nose is going to be for us over here on this face over here. Here I'm just going to be sketchy with these ideas here. I'm not doing finished drawings. I just want you to see how you would start sketching this out. Now remember, when we do this, we are compensating for that bone over here, and you would get like, you're going to be picky about these lines over here. We can now just put the lips on in that center over there. You get that bottom area over here. And then you would get the jawbone over here. And we'll like do a little bit of shading over here. And this is where the ear is going to be. So the ear is not going to move up and down based on these eyebrows coming down, right? We know it's going to be about here. So here we can place the ear, and we know it's going to go down over here, like these basic designs for the ear. So here I'm just going to do a quick neck over here. And you can just use a simple shading concept over here, just to get these ideas, see how these ideas would look shaded. Okay. Okay, so here this area would obviously be more darker because it's much more down on this side of here, right? And you would put a much more stronger line on this end over here. Right, so not too many lines over here. Right, and then you would get the hair piece over here, and it would go about its business on that side. Right, so we can fairly quickly now start to see how, with those same universal systems of putting these features down, we were able to now create some emotion on the human head here. I'll just give this guy some eyes over here. And you can make this line a little more thicker to give it more emotion. Like so. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks.